Okay?
So hey guys, my name is Bo Reed. I own Capital City Kayak Fishing here in Austin, Texas. So we're here today to talk about the Texas Kayak Bass Fishing Leagues. The way that all this started was I really enjoy watching match fishing on TV with the big boys and the power boats. And I really like tournament fishing. So how can I combine the two and create a viable tournament structure? So what I did was I took that match fishing concept and I applied it to your typical college, 32, 16 team tournament bracket. We made it a double elimination, and for everything to all the matches to take place at the same times on the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, right here down at downtown Austin on Lady Bird Lake. So after 3 months of matches, we started out with 16 anglers going through a double elimination matches. They all fished the same times, same matches. They started at 6 a.m., ended at noon. So for 3.5 months, 16 guys have been battling it out, myself included. I went out in the third round, but I was happy with that. But yesterday we had the first championship match, which was between Brandon Campbell and Steve Garcia. Notably, two of the best kayak bass fishermen in the entire United States, let alone in Austin and the state of Texas. Very influential, very high vis. Both been kayak anglers of the years. Basically what I'm saying, it's a battle of the titans. And everybody around here has recognized that. So going into our first match, we didn't know what was going to happen. Basically it was set up like this. Brandon Campbell worked his way all the way through the white horse bracket without losing once, getting him into the championship. Steve Garcia lost once, and it sent him over into the dark horse bracket, of which he made it all the way through it and never lost again. So that brought him back around to face off with Brandon Campbell in the championship match. So going into yesterday, Brandon Campbell has the opportunity to still lose twice. Steve Garcia can only lose once. All right, so we get down there, Chico and I, we get down there, we start videoing everything, we're talking to them, getting their feelings and everything. They're nervous. I'm showing them the money. They're building their strategies, exchanging unique identifiers, and then they were off. My good friend Chico went off with Steve Garcia, and I followed Brandon Campbell. Seemed like everybody got to their places. I was with Brandon Campbell, and it was a tough bite. Made for really tough fishing. Threw a lot of lures, covered a lot of area. Typically Lady Bird Lake produces very, very well, the majority of the time, although it can be finicky on it certain days. And we did have a big cold front blow in. We had some winds pick up. So I stayed with Brandon Campbell till about 9:30, 9:45. Still no fish on his end. So I decided to leave him on his own and go down and check in with Chico and Steve Garcia at the other end of the lake. So I get down to the other end of the lake, and I was informed that Steve Garcia already had 2 fish. And so I thought to myself, wow, this is really building up to be an incredible championship match. And so basically, after spending a couple hours with him, didn't see much more activity as far as bites or anything like that. They seem to both be basically fishing relatively the same rigs and techniques and areas. They both seemed dialed in. It just seemed to be a really tough bite. So about 11 o'clock, me and Chico left, and we went back to the ramp. We get back to the ramp, and right on time, Brandon Campbell and Steve Garcia show up. Steve shows up with 2 fish measuring right around 34 inches combined. Brandon Campbell shows up also with 2 fish measuring roughly 31, 32 inches for his total combined stringer. So with that being said, congratulations to Steve Garcia for winning his first match in the Texas KBFLs. From this point on, now they have to go through another match, of which they have rescheduled for the weekend directly after the Tournament of Champions. since Brandon Campbell hadn't lost twice yet, nor once, he still gets to go again. So Steve Garcia really had the pressure on him to really take that match. There's a big difference in the weight of the envelopes that each one of them are going to receive for winning this final match. So they both went into it hard and heavy. They both fished very, very well. I don't think there's two better fishermen that could have pulled out any better stringers than they did. And we've still got one more day to go. So I'd like to thank our sponsors. Everybody you see here, Smith Optics for great sunglasses, Lone Star Beer for all of our festivities, Phoenix Rods for the baddest rods on the planet, Supernova Fishing Lights for keeping us safe at all times on and off the water, Grande Bass Trophy Hunter Baits. They're just the best baits on the planet, and that's why they're our sponsor, and that's why we push them. They are bad. Bumperactive.com, they take care of all of our printing services. We've got some more, but I don't want to extend on this video. So thank you to all of our sponsors, and have a great day.